You didn't do this because you love us?
Well, you're gonna have us to pay money for doing the Shiplap. You're gonna also have to pay us for being on your show.
On our show? I'm not on HGTV.
Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. If you have caught some of our earlier videos, we were working on our kitchen. And so now we're back to working on that. We're adding Shiplap to our breakfast bar. Only we're gonna add a twist to it. We're actually gonna let our boys, who are 12 and 9, install the Shiplap.
All right, so you guys ever built anything?
No.
No. So Shiplap is one of those things that honestly is fairly straightforward. So we figure we can let them do that, and hopefully it can go, like once you get the first board going, everything's pretty much good to go. We did have a couple of rules. Rule number 1 was they couldn't use any saws.
Mom doesn't have to know about this.
Rule number 2 was we had to kind of help them get the first board started. You ever put up Shiplap before?
No.
No? Well, to give you an idea of how Shiplap works. See how the ends of these look?
Yeah.
Okay. This one has a notch, weird notch this way. This one has one opposite, right? Okay. This notch and that fit together. Okay. How would this board go, Harsh? Okay. So our two boys are alike in a lot of ways, but they're also very different in a lot of ways. I'm sure your kid's probably the same way. The youngest, Carter, he is way overconfident in everything and anything that he does. And Cohen is a little more reserved. You know, like he's concerned about like at first about the nail gun. Like,
Are we gonna be using this one? Because Mom, this is the one that gave Mom the gnarly hole in her finger.
Am I gonna shoot my finger like Mom did? Like that kind of thing. So by the way, if you haven't seen that video, we'll link it up. She shot herself in the finger with a nail gun. So,
We'll have a training.
All right, we'll have training. There we go. We'll have a training course. A little quick training course. With this.
That's a safety.
That's the safety, that's right. So it won't shoot until I push it down, and then it will shoot. When I put up a board, when I'm shooting this in like I was here, I don't keep my hand here and shoot. I want to move my hand back because that nail is this long.
If you shoot yourself,
Will you take us to the ER and pay for the tetanus shot?
maybe. You've had tetanus shot.
And
You haven't had tetanus. You've had the tetanus shot.
what's
You're
tetanus? What's tetanus?
good. That's another discussion.
It's no big deal. You don't worry about that. They'll kill you, but it's fine.
What?
This is the first board. We have to rip it down the edge, okay? First.
Can you teach me how to use the saw?
I can, but not right now. And I would much rather teach you with a saw stop.
A what?
A saw stop, so that the blade stops when
The
if
one
you hit it.
you want the one where when you put your finger in.
Yes, that one.
Stop.
Okay.
Would you have done that, Dad?
Can you see that?
Put your finger there
What's that?
in that one
Put my
deal.
finger on a saw stop?
Yeah.
No. I grew up around saws and hammers and nails and nail guns and tractors and all different kinds of things like that. And so the idea of a 12-year-old might seem a little crazy doing some of this stuff, especially a 9-year-old, which 9-year-old basically a really good helper, but didn't want to really turn him loose with the nail gun just yet. We were going to use some common sense here.
Now, this is actually outside of my comfort zone. I like to take control. I like to have control. And so to give the reins over to our boys, that took a lot.
I want to help you get it square first off. Make sense? And your mom would kill us if it didn't end up square. Okay, dudes. It's all you.
Okay.
So if I shoot a nail, about where do I have to shoot it to get it through both of those pieces? Make sense? You see it here, where both of them are laying over each other? Make sense?
Yeah. Is my hand far off away? Hey, Dad.
What? Guess what?
What day was it 3 million hours ago?
I don't know.
Like 16 something. What day was it 3 million hours ago?
3 million hours ago was February 17, 1679 at 2 p.m.
All right, so if you're enjoying what you're watching, be sure and hit that like button and subscribe. The boys think they're getting $5 per like. I don't know about that.
Yeah, I don't think so. I think that the amount of money that I actually have and the amount of money they think that I have
Are two different things.
Very much so. Out of mess?
Oh, yeah. Yep. Can I try to put the nails in?
No, let me do it.
How does it go? Just which end? The.
You can feel the heads on.
Okay.
Now you're reloaded.
Or guys want to hold it down on.
We're actually not a part of this.
What?
This is yo.
We hired.
We need a third man.
If I hired a contractor, would they ask me to help them?
No. Wait. Yeah. Well, I mean, no.
To see how different they are, and to see like Cohen as he's using the nail gun in the beginning, and then toward the end he's gotten more confident and he's using it, and he's still, still being safe, but not being so timid with it. And I mean, at the very beginning, he was almost afraid to pull the trigger. And by the time he gets going, he's finally used to it. I'll hold that nail with my knife, and you try not to shoot me in the face.
So you might be thinking, why would we let our 12 and 9-year-old install our Shiplap? A couple of reasons. So we're not really anti-video games, anti-television, or anything like that, but we do like to include them into our projects, and not only to give them the experience of working with tools, but also to have, you get the sense of accomplishment after you finish a project like this. And so I think it was interesting to see them head this on instead of being our helper, which is normally the case. And then also to see them work together.
So, did you learn anything?
No. Yes. Yes. How to install Shiplap?
Was it hard or not?
No. No.
No? You didn't think it was hard?
No.
So do you think maybe you could start a company putting Shiplap
No.
in?
Yeah. No. No.
Why?
Because I don't want to do it.
You don't want to do it?
No.
You know what it would cost to have that done?
What?
Several $100. Somebody else came and did it.
$700. He said several. Several.
Thank you guys for installing it.
You're welcome. It's gonna cost several $100.
How about I give you a place to stay?
We already have one. Yeah, if we have to, we can go to Nana's.
Oh, so if you have to leave this house, you just move into Nana's?
Yeah. And if we have to leave that house, we go to our other Nana's.
Did you sneeze on you?
Yes.
Alright, dudes. Well, appreciate you guys doing this.
Money?
Money? That's it? So you guys did this for money?
Yeah.
You didn't do this because you love us?
Well, you're gonna have us to pay money for doing the Shiplap. You're gonna also have to pay us for being on your show.
On our show? I'm not on HGTV.